Hello, everyone. I am just someone who has read from the sci-fi genre and has studied the academic research put into the understanding of how it has affected our society. At some point, most of you, if not all of you in here, have come across something having to deal with sci-fi, and some of you have even wondered what you would do if you were the person in this situation. There have been many ideas that have been spewed out throughout the generations of humanity, and many times they cause us to either fear or desire for further advancement in technology. Many of these stories have a point where something or someone causes a disaster of some kind, but in the end, somebody finds out a way to save humanity from the disaster. Sci-fi is the exploration of our understanding of the universe and what we can imagine happening if advancements in that understanding were made. We are already to the point where some sci-fi stories could easily come true, and the ways in which we deal with preventing them from becoming our worst nightmares will all have to deal with how we handle what happens. The Journal of Risk Research, written by Jenny Kissinger, states dystopian science fiction can have a very powerful and inevitably negative impact on an ignorant public, driving the masses to dread the potential of science and technology. This is a problem because it is keeping people from letting scientific advancement being completed, while much of what sci-fi wants to do is show both the positive things that could come out of science, while also showing if they are mishandled, how things could go wrong. Even though there can be dread, there is also the fact that great science fiction can be a springboard to studies of history, earth and space science, physical science, technology, government, life science, and the environment, which will lead to people wanting more out of science. Sci-fi is how many people first gain an interest into many of the subjects that are involved in science's vast array of potential. One of the potential benefits of sci-fi is that it takes technology into the consciousness of people who otherwise might have no interest in it. Sci-fi may change as time goes on, but it shall always play a part in how we decide to proceed into future scientific advancements. We as a species need to know what we have come up with to advance society, but we must also keep aware of how the potential problems that may arise from the misuse or misunderstanding of these advancements. Science fiction is, by definition, a science-based form of artistic creation that is not true to the reality of today, but may become so in the future. So we may look to it for a gleam into the imagination of what science can be, but we must also recognize that sci-fi is not necessarily the full story of what science could lead to. The greatness of sci-fi lies in the many different ways it can affect society's understanding of science, but it must also be careful to not scare society away from scientific advancement. Knowledge can be a tool that can lead to destruction, so be careful how you use it.